Hello.
Hi,
Woo!
everyone.
Hi
How are
everyone.
you?
Welcome to another night of One Unconditional Love Tarot. And I have what do you call my special readers from way back, a little while back. Kathleen,
Yeah.
night worker, and
Yeah.
Sophie's in the house with me.
Yay!
My brother's away on vacation. I'm being a delinquent again. I'm
And she's
reading tarot in
happy.
his house.
Look at her
Yay.
smile. She's happy. Woo!
Yay.
So I want to say hi to a lot of people in here. We have, let me see if I can see the chat. Michelle Shining Light Tarot. We have Juliet Mills. I think that's what you say. Scorpio Sun Tarot. Hello, welcomes. And we have MS Steve. I have one question up there. Jackie, hello, welcome. Kiba, welcome. Hello. False Teeth Tarot. False Teeth Real Tarot. Don't forget the real. And who do we have in here in the house also? Teresa's here in the house. Oh, welcome, Teresa. And
Hi,
Colette.
Teresa.
Colette Coates is in the house. Um, Welcome, everybody. And Maxime Ladoucheur. And we have, what else do we have? I'm scrolling down like it's crazy. Beep, 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 beep. So I don't think, if I miss anybody, oh, Katina, I think that's how you say it. Hello, welcome, Miss Charlotte. Miss Charlotte is in the house. Connie B is in the
Hi.
house.
Hi, Connie
Hold
B.
on.
Let's see now. Teresa K
Yeah,
is
hold it.
okay.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
These are
Hi,
my
Michelle
guests for
Shining Light.
tonight. We're all reunited from way back.
Reunited because it feels so good. What was that song?
I think that's what it was.
So tonight we have one of my readers here is Kathleen J. Lackberger, and guess what? It's her birthday tomorrow, July 17th.
Yeah.
Her birthday.
Hey.
So we
Yay!
have to sing happy birthday to her, partially in
Ha-
English and partially in French, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. Let's start in English and finish in French.
Okay.
Happy birthday,
Birthday to Kathleen.
Katie. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Kathleen.
Katie. Happy
Happy birthday,
birthday, dear
happy birthday,
Katie.
happy birthday, Kathleen. Go get them, go get them, go get them.
Okay,
Ma
okay.
chère
Before
Kathleen. Yeah.
C'est
oh
à
yeah,
ton
I sort
tour
of say
de
now
te
before you do
parler d'amour.
you do it in French. It's just I like it so much to hear y'all talk.
Yeah,
Decide on the name so we can get everything. So is it
Kathleen.
call me?
Is
Okay,
Kathleen.
okay,
We'll go with Kathleen. Yeah.
okay.
Ma chère Kathleen,
Kathleen, c'est
c'est à ton
ton
tour
tour de te
de te
laisser
laisser
parler
parler
d'amour.
d'amour. Ma chère
Kathleen,
Kathleen, c'est à
c'est
ton
ton tour
tour de
de
te
te laisser
laisser
parler.
parler d'amour.
Oh,
Woo!
I see. Yay! Thank you, thank you,
That
thank
says
you.
my dear Kathleen, it's your turn to be talked to with love,
To receive
to
love.
to be
Hmm.
de te
Oh,
laisser parler
to talk to
d'amour.
you with love, with loving you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I like
yeah.
yours. Happy birthday. I like yours better.
It's a French Canadian one.
So everybody
I like
say
those
happy
guys.
birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy
to Kathleen
birthday.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. And thank you so
Yeah.
much for remembering.
Yeah. Well, it's not hard on Facebook. They announce it to me. I
Way to
know.
burst my bubble, Ron. Way to burst my bubble.
Never mind the bubble. I have a notice on the Facebook. Everybody's birthday that I'm friends with tells me their birthday's coming up on this date, this date. So I don't forget.
Yeah.
So you know what?
They,
Uh,
Facebook has to be good for something.
yeah, it's good for something, eh?
Oh,
So
thank you,
welcome everybody.
Teresa.
Okay. Welcome.
Thank
Kelly's
you,
in the
Scott.
house too. Doesn't catch from me. Welcome.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi,
I just want
Kelly.
to I just want to say hi to everyone. I cannot see any of the messages in the
Oh,
chat
yeah.
because
You
I'm on
can't?
Because
my
you're on your
phone.
phone.
Oh my God. Get
Well,
rid of the phone. Get
everybody
yourself a
loves you.
computer instead.
Yeah.
No?
I don't it's
Oh,
black.
Taro Stash saying to me,
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday to you.
Girl
Happy birthday
Sash.
to you.
Girls in
Happy
the
birthday,
house.
dear Kathleen.
Kathleen.
Biggie. Happy
Boy,
birthday
yeah.
to you. I like. I love he
Wow.
changes
Anna
the size of
Banana's
the
in the house
E.
too. Anna Banana. Oh, so you can't see anybody. Oh my God. That's horrible.
No.
Wow. Hey.
Well, I can't see the two of you, so
Okay.
And she can see the comments you put up on the screen, anyone you touch. So we'll
Yeah,
have to
I can
remember
put them
tonight.
on the screen, but
Tonight, especially if somebody says something directly to Sophie, we'll have to either read it out loud or put it up on the screen
thank you.
so she could see it.
And I apologize if the light is changing all the time. I have no idea why. I think it has to do
Oh,
with
thanks.
the
There you
window.
go, Connie. Connie.
Hi,
Thank
Connie.
you so much.
She made
Thank
you
so
some
much.
chocolate cakes. I don't know when she started, but it must have been a while. Hey, also, I want to take time to have a moment of silence for our departed moderator, Cappy's mom, who passed away this week. So, if we can have a moment of silence, everybody, for that. I worked with her for over a year, and she was a kind woman. So, thank you. She just said, "I'm here." She's here with us right now. She's here. Cappy's mom is with us right now, and that's why I'm laughing. Yeah, I loved her too. She was a very nice lady. So, Kathleen, you're 21 tomorrow, right?
I've been 21 one time in my lifetime.
And it's
Twice?
never changed since.
Twice in
And
your
never
life, you said?
changed it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So I
No,
have two questions in there, so I don't know if I missed any.
I'm going to be 54 tomorrow.
Yay! We have to celebrate wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell
Yes,
you.
we're getting 1 year. You're getting 1 year wiser. You're not getting old.
So
Okay.
Charlotte wants to know how is the move coming.
Well, the lady downstairs has moved out today, and I used to live downstairs for a little while. And I went back in there, and I hadn't been back in, and it's kind of shocking because I'll be in a basement apartment, but
Yes.
it's going okay. It's going okay. The 27th, I'll be moving my personal belongings in there. So, in the meantime, I'm still squatting at my brother's.
So how's things with that? How are you dealing with that?
You know, it's like becoming a mother in a way.
Yes.
And I'm 52 years old, going on 53. I never expected to be a mother. So it's very big, huge lifestyle change. And yeah, it's huge. But I get to appreciate the girls much more.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a door between my apartment and my brother's apartment that is going to be open, so they'll be able to come in my apartment, and I'll be doing a lot of crafting with them and cooking.
Mm-hmm.
The cooking part is laughable because I don't cook that much, but I will because Emma Rose loves that, and if she loves it, then I'm going to love it. So.
Well, I love you. You know what?
Thank you.
Yeah, we love you. We love you.
I love you both
always...
too. I do.
Yeah. So.
I think you're gonna really be. Your presence is gonna be the youngest's kind of saving grace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. She wants a mom. She cries about having a mom all the time. So
yeah,
it's going to help her out quite a bit. Yeah.
Also,
she's been sleeping.
I was going to say also it's going to help you.
Yeah.
It's going to help you. Also.
Absolutely. Yeah. She's been sleeping her nights.
Awesome. That was a big thing. That's a big step.
Yeah,
you're secure.
Yeah, yeah, and she wakes up and she wakes me and she says, "I need to go to the bathroom." I said, "Well, it's over there. Go for it. I'm waiting here for you." You know, I'm trying to get her to be more independent, not having to have an adult with her to go to the bathroom. She's 7 years old, so she should be able to do that. And all the lights are always on at night here, so she should be able to do that. Yeah. So, but no, I'm learning a lot from them as well. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a win-win situation.
So what? Okay. I have 4 questions on there. M. Steve, Teresa, Colette. Oh, that's the same one. No, it's not the same one. I think. Okay. Anyway, we'll start with this one. If you want. I remember reading on about him doing his windows. You know, like we did a reading on it. I don't know if it's me and you, Kathleen. We did a reading on.
Yeah, we did.
A while back, I think.
Yeah.
And he said
maybe it was the night Terry was here with us.
He says, "You're the first to know. The windows are done. Yoo-hoo! I'm happy for you. Ooh, looks great. No issues. So what's coming up for me going forward?" That's what he wants to know.
Did Sophie with us that night?
No.
No, you weren't on. I think me and you, Kathleen.
Yeah, what happened?
Terry Suzuki.
He said it was everybody. I don't know who was on with.
What happened?
Oh, it's because he was, you know.
He was really nervous about his windows.
Nervous and you know, he wanted to know how and things like that, how it's going to go. And I told him to keep an eye on things, you know, keep an eye because that's when the people do stuff.
Okay, like when we say the windows, we were installing new windows, not washing them.
Right.
installing new ones.
Okay.
And that's a company. I believe it's a company that installed them. But you can't. You
Yeah.
got to keep an eye on them because they'll, you know,
Yeah.
and
And
be
yeah.
well informed how it works and everything.
Yeah.
Even if you can't do it yourself, at least you're informed and you keep an eye. You're there when they're doing the job.
Right.
Yeah. So
So what's next about the house? Is that it? Is
well, he wants to
Just
know what's
what's
in
coming
coming
up
up.
general?
in
Okay.
This was a big thing for him to do.
Oh, it was. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a lot of money, eh? Windows are cost a lot of money when you, especially when you
I
change
know. I had
doors
mine
and windows
done.
on your house. Yeah.
Yeah, I had mine done. All the windows in my house when I had
Oh,
one.
Kelly doesn't cats for me says that she loves you and misses you, Sophie.
Miss you too, Kelly.
Yeah.
I'll be coming back eventually.
Okay,
And
MC says
Steve
him
wants
in general, just
me
what
in
he's
general.
gonna have going forward.
He wants to know just the me in general. So
There you go.
I have 5 questions up there so far. Maybe 5 more, and that's it for now. I was getting it's time for you to relax and enjoy.
Enjoy your family.
Yeah, that's what I was picking up right away. So,
Yeah,
I
um,
just that's what I was feeling. Anyway.
yeah, I got 3 major arcana, boom, 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 and the first is temperance, and I think you need to balance
Yeah, your energy.
your
Yeah.
masculine and feminine energy,
Mm-hmm.
because I got both the emperor and the empress side by side. Okay, so it will relieve some burden. There has been there's something about you're going to either send or receive a message. I'm thinking for some reason I'm thinking like your children or someone younger than you, um, and it's going to be this communication is it's going to like link you deeper. It's going to clear something up so that working together, maybe it's not, maybe it's a work colleague that's younger than you. I don't know what's got going on, but you're going to team up and work together, and it's going to put a lot of inspiration or in it's going to enrich you in some manner, inspire you in some manner. I don't know what's gonna if this is work or if this is something that you and maybe with your sons.
You see, he doesn't have kids.
Okay, nephew, nieces.
I had a
It's
family
somebody.
card too.
Well, it's somebody that's that it's like I didn't initially feel it was gonna be kids, but it's like it's somebody significantly younger than you that maybe you see continually, but this conversation is going to lead you in a direction, and you will find the partnership much uh, will benefit you. And I don't know if this is in spiritual ways or in monetary ways, but
Okay.
You ready, Sophie?
Yeah, I am. I am. I do. I did mix the cards again because I had trouble reading them, and I got the family card again. So there is something from your past that you'll need to defend yourself against. And I get the devil, the seven of wands, and the six of cups. And I feel that there is something from your past from which you're going to need to defend yourself against. And I'm not talking about someone, I'm talking about something, maybe some kind of situation where I don't know if there was any kind of situation where there was an addiction to, it can be drugs, alcohol, but it can also be something else. It can be just someone
Well,
as well that is
and it can
coming up.
even be addicted to work or addicted to.
Exactly. It can be addicted to anyone or anything. So there is something coming back that is going to pay attention. You might be falling. Hold on. You might be falling back into old habits that you had vanquished before. Pay
Yeah,
attention to that. Does that make sense?
yeah. With that card layout, you said that makes sense.
Yeah.
What is that card you got? That the Queen of
I had the
Queen
now
of
I
Swords?
have
Is that the Queen of Swords?
originally the King of Swords,
King of Swords, okay.
the King of Swords, and the family card, the Ten of Pentacles,
Hmm.
and that is coming back. And I got the Five of Sword reverse. I don't have reversals in my deck, so why I have that reversed? I don't know. I have to read it as a reversal. So basically, what I'm thinking is that communication. Were you ever a coordinator, a trainer, or a manager of some kind, Steve? Because this is something that is a cause of stress for you, I believe. And um, you'll need to balance all of that. And I think that those are the children that you might have seen, Katie. Um, it's coming back, and you'll need to balance that. Otherwise, you'll have to face a
So
something is going to break.
not formally.
Not formally, okay, but you were in some kind of fashion. So it's coming back, and you'll need to balance this, what I mentioned to you before, and this, what I'm mentioning to you now. Balance the two well, otherwise, something within you is going to be a cause of stress, a cause of anguish. So you need to be able to balance the two. Be on the lookout for those bad habits or that you've vanquished from the past.
Hmm.
Does that help, Steve, at all, or am I completely off? There's a lot of question marks there.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions. Well, he's asking himself questions right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
let it go, let it simmer. It'll come back to you, or maybe it's a dud reading.
Yeah. Okay. I have I put cards and I got the Seven of Pentacles, which is take time for yourself. Okay. Take time. You did what you had to do. Relax, create some space, enjoy your summer for now. Okay. But I see when you do that, you have the Seven of Pentacles. It's like you're planting seeds for new growth. Okay, for yourself. I have the Page of Pentacles. It's about maybe messages about financial situation, about your financial situation. And then I got the King of Cups. So I don't know if there's anybody or if you have a relationship around you. It seems like he's this person is waiting with flowers. So I don't know if you have something about either relationship around you, or maybe that you know of or attracted to, might be coming towards you. Uh, and I had the Queen of Cups. We're talking about balancing your masculine and feminine energy. This is the Queen of Cups, using your intuition, using what your gut tells you. So,
Yeah.
but you have to take time to create that space where you need to relax. It's time. It's time for you. He says it. She says it always, always mom and sister. That's what she said. That's what he says. So that's what I have for you. Well, thank you. Rosemary says, um, "Hi, Ron. I get in a good mood when I see your show. I always like your humor and stories."
Cool stuff.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So many blessings to you, Steve. Uh, there's something coming up, but you need to create that space where you need to relax. Like maybe time to, you know, take a vacation for a while there. You've been at it for a while there. Like you might be overworked. So,
Yeah, that
Mm.
temperance angel, along with the masculine and feminine energies, are the drive and the acceptance of life. You
mhm.
have to master both. And the temperance angel came first in my reading. So it's saying, you know, we have to you have to calm down and rest so you can go forward again. Come on, come on. Be thinking about this.
You need to balance things out. Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, when you relax, you're releasing stuff that you don't need anymore, and you're gaining some things that new energies coming in. Anyway, I had a hell of a week. Trouble sleeping, waking up during the night, all kinds of stuff, and like sleeping for 2 or 3 hours. I wake up in the middle of the night. I can't get back to sleep. And Jesus, uh, this week has been heavy. I don't know if it was a full moon, but I saw the full moon in my backyard. It was like touching the ground almost. It was really full.
Well,
So I
and
don't
you
know.
said very relaxed at the moment. Well, that's you
I
need
had
to
disturbed
kind of
sleep for
do that regularly.
all the week.
Yeah. Enjoy the moment
Be like this up and
and
down.
make sure it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody else went through that. I did. I sure did.
Yeah, I haven't slept well this week. I'm all up and down. So it may be maybe an energy shift.
I don't know.
Because I think you said something about going through sleep problems too, didn't you, Sophie? Wasn't it you?
Well, I do have I can't remember the word, but yes, I do have sleeping issues. But this week, I didn't. It happened a couple of times where I didn't need any sleeping aid,
Oh
which never,
wow.
ever, ever happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So
Wow.
I just
yeah.
want to say hi to Kevin Loving Vibration. Just came in the house. There's
Hi,
also
Kevin.
Lisa. This chat,
Lisa.
Lisa Sandras. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Jane. Oh boy, this thing went.
Jackie Jacaranda. Jacaranda? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
Jane. The Jane the Seeker. Terrell. Hello. I'm losing my voice.
Hi.
And who else? Amanda came in the house. Hello, welcome. Uh, okay, I hope that answered your question, Steve. So, uh, well, brief, whatever. So, let me see. Teresa said, would like to know why I dream about my unfavorite brother-in-law and sister-in-law, not close to them at all. Asking because just wondering why.
You're more connected to them than you think.
She's very, very. She's an empath herself. You know, she's got high. She's got a lot of intuition, so she's picking up these energies. There's a oh,
But
it's
they
like a
have a
review. It's like a you know.
Is it are they unfavorite? They're just like, as in like they're you dislike them for their actions, and so that is why they're an unfavorite, or if they just like they're completely off your radar, and that's why that you mean unfavorite, like they're just completely vanilla to you, and so you can't imagine why you're dreaming about them, or is it someone you dislike?
or
Because
is
there's
it
two.
yeah, or is it someone that people that you just have no common things with?
Right, or is it somebody who has hurt you or your brother or
Yeah.
sister in some way, but they're still in the family? Ugh. It's
Um,
just
I
like
feel
their
that
actions, just like their actions and personality. Something happened in 2010 between us, and they treated me like that. Okay, so it's active, just like.
Yeah.
Um, you need, because what I saw to me was a trigger mechanism, and it was a you hone in on the trigger of a gun, and anytime I see that, that means something has happened in your life that either it was something they said, it was something they did, it was something that wasn't even related to them, that somehow made you think, put you back in that situation with them again, and then it will not leave you alone until you get that bad boy back in there and let him go again. I mean, I'm sure you probably have already let as much of this as it go as possible, but I think this little trigger is a sign to you that you still have some letting go to do, because they're 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 trying to creep in and take up rent in your head
In your
for
head, yeah. That's it.
yeah. So it's that old wound
Yeah.
got triggered by something, and now it's back in the forefront, and you got to start your words to be different. Start talking like, so and so is fine. Like it's like everything you say about them, especially, should be as neutral as possible in this moment. Because sometimes if you
Because
sometimes
when you talk, you activate it.
Mhm.
yeah.
You talk about it, you activate it. Yeah.
And I do feel that they do have a certain appreciation of you. They're not, you're not their favorite person. I'm not saying that, but they do not dislike you per se. And I feel that the the process of forgiveness has not been completed.
Mhm.
Yes. I was going to say the same thing. You took the words out
Yeah.
of my freaking mouth. You took the words right out
Well,
of my
the
mouth.
thing is Teresa, what you need to do is, um, a cord cutting thing, that it's just to where you everything that was theirs, give back to them. Everything that was yours, take, energetically.
Yeah.
Energetically, that's what I'm talking about, not monetary things. Because you can't do that necessarily if they say it's theirs now. But what I'm telling you is, energetically, you say, I am severing this bond energetically, and I'm going to take back all that is mine and give them all that is theirs, and never let our energies combine again. And it's best done on a new moon.
You just
But
you just had a full moon.
yeah, it's best doing that, I think, on a new moon.
You release on the full moon, you build on your new moon, I think. Isn't it?
I thought it was you manifest on the full moon, and you have a new beginning on a new moon. It's
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
new beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I get that there was a trigger and you're trying to guard against it. You thought that you were sitting pretty and that you were in a good position to mm, mm, I see, geez, it's tough with the phone. And you were satisfied with your life, but unfortunately the old memories came back. So you need to start fresh. You need to start anew. You need to start. Um, this is a wand. A wand is fiery. And even though it's not a cup, we're not talking about emotion. Sometimes anger is very fiery. And you need to change that anger to something new, to something
Yeah. Yeah.
bolder. And what I mean by that is something that is going to enrich you, not the other way around. And you might need help with that. You might need to talk to a friend. When I say you need help, you're not necessarily needing help from um, a psychiatrist or a psychologist or any kind of therapist. It might be just talking to a friend or someone who knows about the situation, and then being able to balance the your
Yeah.
memory of the situation. You were hurt by it, but you're continuing to be hurt by it, and you need to let go of that.
That's right.
You need to let go of that. So you need to change that balance within you.
And somehow maybe start practicing self forgiveness for that help you release some stuff. But I
Yeah.
know it's not easy to forgive, but you can start forgiving yourself also. 'Cause you need to forgive yourself for all that.
And I get that you are approaching a crossroad.
Yeah.
You are approaching a crossroad, and this um, um, this page here is you're approaching a crossroad where you're going to learn new lessons. You're going. This isn't another person. This is you. You're going to learn new lessons where, um, Jesus, this is the deck that keeps on giving. I get the death card here.
That's right.
So this is something new, right? While you while you go through this forgiveness process, the dreams are going to lessen, and you're going to um, start fresh. A new day is going to be born.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. I just want to say thank you for your super sticker, Amanda.
That was very
Thank you very much.
sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
That was very sweet.
Yeah, you know, that's one thing I had problems in my life is to forgive. It took me so friggin' long years because I was hanging on to the sort of like energy of hate, energy of resentment, energy of this. It was controlling me that it poisoned my life. Until
Mhm.
I became conscious of that, I I know I heard people say, "Well, you got to forgive," and I said, "What the hell? You don't know what the hell you're talking about," because I was abused so much by this person. How the hell do you forgive a person like that? And it took some years, and I actually found out myself by becoming aware that I was suffering from the thing that happened years and years and years ago. And this program was playing over and over again until I released it and I learned. Then I found out that the person that abused me had a problem that he didn't resolve. And he didn't resolve himself when he was a child. So I'm the one that got the stick with it. But also I learned somebody mentioned when we're on the other side, we are light beings become human beings after, and we sign contracts with these people to learn lessons. So I had a lesson to learn, but I think he went too much overboard, like too much. So it took me a long time to get there, but I'm happy I got there. But it took a long time before I took away all those programs that were planted in my head. So a long time. The hurt, what he did to me, things like that. I hung on to these thoughts and kept repeating in my head. So if it helps anybody, that's what I went through. And I know a lot of people go through that too. So, you know. And thank you for your question. So, and I hope that helps you, Teresa, because you're an awesome, beautiful, intuitive person. You're always your heart in your hand, and you're helping other people, things like that. But I understand. Sometimes we pick energies and they come back, and anyway, that's why. So I hope that answered your question. Let me see. Where am I? Okay. I think there was another question coming. Colette notes, my other nephew who is incarcerated, excuse me, incarcerated, want to know if you see him getting out soon. You were so on point with his brother spot. I guess we read that before, eh? We must have read that.
Maybe it was her,
Yeah.
the brother.
Yeah.
There's so much he needs to learn.
Yes.
Yep.
They have to
He's
get
not ready.
Yeah. I don't see it happening real soon.
Me neither. Colette, do you know if he's participating into groups, therapy groups and community groups and things like that? If he's doing them just to score points, it's useless. It's not going to work that way because the
Most
leaders
of the
know it.
psychologists and everything know it. Yeah, they can tell who.
Exactly. He
He's
needs
gotta-
to invest himself in all of this.
Yeah.
He needs to make himself vulnerable in order to be
Sincere.
able to, yeah, he needs to be sincere about the whole thing.
She says yes, he is.
Yeah.
He
Says
needs
yes.
to.
He needs to do more. He
Well,
needs to be more vulnerable. Yeah.
he needs to take it seriously instead of
Yeah.
taking it
Yeah.
as a way to, just get out and do what he, go back. He needs to show improvement, like he is actually,
Mhm.
and so
Yeah.
sorry you're improved.
You have a new goat in the house, don't you?
Yeah, that's well, the twins are all out here.
Oh, okay. Um, can I go?
I'm sorry. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Here is the magician. The magician has all the tools he needs to succeed, and so does your nephew. But the magician, when you read it reverse, which is how I'm going to read it right now, because that's the way I feel very strongly, is also a master manipulator, and he is manipulating the truth. He is seeking the star, which is basically, when the tower has fallen, the star is in this new beginning after the fallen tower, a shining star on the hill, the goal to reach. But he is being deceiving. And that is basically if we're confronting him with that, he's defending himself because he really believes that he does what he needs, but he doesn't realize he doesn't realize it consciously
Yeah,
He
that
says
he's doing that.
he
That's
says
him.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Are you
Yeah.
done, Sophie? Because
I'm done.
what I
There.
did
He
was
said master manipulator.
what I
Yeah.
did was um I put down, does it have to be this way? So I put down, what can he do? What
Mhm.
what is possible for him to do? And it was use all of that energy that he puts in thinking of how to manipulate people into true, honest to God strength, and it will guide him to less troubled waters. And it is that core compassion, responsibility, you know,
Mhm.
and he needs to see the big picture
Yes.
and quit defending his his way of doing things. If he did, he would be given joy. So that's exactly what the thing is if he gets serious about it, because those people are on point as far as the parole and the everything. If he actually truly tries this, they will move heaven and earth. If he doesn't, he's not going.
Yeah.
She says thank you. Been telling him that for years. Yeah. So what I'm getting, it's more about you
Good.
than your other nephew. Okay, because that's the cards I got anyway. It's like first of all, you can't push the river. You have to go what is, and he needs to learn the lessons he needs to learn. And it takes the time it needs to take for him to
Mhm.
realize, or you know, it's like a healing period. assessment, the awareness, all that stuff. Um, I got woman, which it means. These are Debbie Fruber's cards, by the way. Female, main female, feminine, creativity, connection with you. This energy is with you. Okay, connect to your energy, your feminine energy. Be creative. Stay in that energy that you have. Be grateful. Uh, I was being grateful for where he is at. Like he's not out in the street, doing some stuff that he shouldn't be doing. He's got people that are surveying him and whatever. At least he's not running out in the street doing some harm to other people. That's what I'm saying. Be
Mm.
grateful for that. That's a small thing right there, being grateful. But also, it's all about communications. The birds. It's all about communicating what you're doing. Okay, communicating whatever you get in contact with them or something. I don't know if you're able to. Uh, it's all about communicating with your energy because there, there's something about it. It's all cloudy because I had the clouds. It's like an obstacle, like an delusion in that process. Right there, it's confused. It's unclear. It's unpredictable, unstable. Okay, so he's not ready to get out right now. It's all you know, like you said, a show or something like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I hope that resonated with you. And thank you for your question. Sorry, I was all over the place. That's what I was
Oh,
doing.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of time left in me because
Me either.
it's 100. It got up to I think 107 today. No, 109.
Oh my God.
Oh.
And um, I went out and to the fruit stand and just stood there long enough to stand in line and hand them my money. And I feel that's all I did outside. But golly,
Well, Teresa said, I will not go on a channel that I used to go on every day. It's a non-tarot. I was blocked accidentally. I found out, but been fixed. But the people on there ignore me for some reason. Uh,
Oh,
Not sure what she's talking about. I don't know
yeah.
where. Yeah, I know it happens. Uh,
I think maybe she was just telling somebody in the chat that instead of asking a question because I'm not sure what question would come from that.
yeah. Anyway, so
Hey, Stacy
question.
Star, haven't seen you in a while.
Hi,
Question. General
Stacy.
reading, please. Whatever I need to hear today. Thank you. Actually, she'll be on with me next Saturday, the 23rd. Her and his sister Melinda's coming on to my show. So I'll be glad to have them on.
Yay! Michelle's shining light.
Michelle, she just started out her channel not long ago.
I know.
She's
Good
on.
stuff.
She's been on with
Yeah,
one time with Jay and me and Jay.
yeah. I'm a subscriber of hers.
I'll go subscribe.
Oh, I've read with her. She's nervous, but she's good at it. I mean, yeah.
Well, everybody gets nervous.
Just in general. Maybe just whether to hear. Don't forget to subscribe to these lovely ladies. I'm going to pick the card from the secret language of light. The Oracle card. Jesus. I think I heard a goat.
You did.
I did, eh?
I got
I did.
the two loudmouths. I got a pair of twins, and if they get away from each other, they're so funny. If they get away from each other too far, they'll turn around and start bleating, and it's like and they won't notice it until they get a certain amount of away. But then it's like they're looking around, and it's hilarious. They're always together.
Okay, I picked a card for Michelle Shining Light Tarot from the light.
Okay.
The Secret Language of Light, number 45. Let your light shine. Time to shine, my dear. You see, this person is like a yoga position, and look above. There's a shining heart with all the energy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So it's time to shine your light. And the message goes, today, embrace your uniqueness. Say to yourself, I'm so pleased and honored to be me. Embrace the parts of you that may feel a little strange. They feel this way because you resist experiencing the fullness of you. We can all feel a little odd or particular at times, longing to be like everyone else and just fit in. But compromise breeds resentment. Locking yourself into the pretense of what others want will strangle your soul and split you in two. Accept yourself. Set yourself free from judgment and what you perceive others think about you. Uh, Let your soul shine outward and inspire others to connect, embrace and shine their truth. When we are aligned with our soul, we feel loved and satisfied. We no longer need others to lean on, to fill our perceived voids, or to be different. Give me a second. To who they are. Instead, we want to be with others for the pure joy of it. Create new ways towards anything that is of interest to you. Can you feel relief wash wash over you? You are beautiful. That's the message for you, Michelle.
I got Okay, I pulled a couple of cards. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. And it's just a surreal kind of image behind that. But it's all blues and pinks and purples.
Hello, Tracy.
So it's rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. And the other one that I got was Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. What that's telling you is, I think manifestation. If you are trying to manifest, I don't think there's a better push towards manifesting. It all that is it's focusing your intent. You plan out exactly what you want. You set goals to get there physically, and then it's created. And it's like you have that, you got that shield maiden. So I think because this dreams and visions was on here, as well as the make plans and focus, I think you need to, for whatever you're manifesting, you need to get more input, more pull, more connected to your dreams or your visions, it needs to be the more you do, the more the greater it expands, and that will assist in the making plans and focus and manifesting. So there you go.
Thank you, Kathleen. Sophie?
Sure.
I apologize, Michelle. I can't seem to get a card. All I have is my tarot, and I'm trying to read what's there, and I get a blank. I apologize.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
You're getting tired too, huh? Had a
Yes,
big day.
I had a big day. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I do apologize, Michelle.
That's okay.
I don't want to say something that is, that I really don't feel. I keep getting the Four of Pentacles though out, hanging on to what you've got,
Mhm.
and then I hear release. I haven't listened to your readings because I was so busy trying to figure out um,
Oh,
letting go, letting go. Don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to let go.
Well, I'm getting.
And
Don't be afraid to be you. That's what I'm getting.
yeah,
Don't be
yeah,
afraid to be who you are.
yeah. My throat chakra the whole time. My throat chakra. It's like, okay, it. I could feel it tugging on me. So you have to be not afraid to speak your messages, to find your voice,
Yes. Yes.
because that was constantly.
was that for me or Michelle? Because
Michelle.
I feel like I
Michelle.
could get that too. Yeah, I just it doesn't flow. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it,
No
honey.
worries,
I,
Sophie.
the other day, I was in the middle of a mediumship reading, and this lady, and I said, and I don't know, it's gone, because we were going, and it was flowing and everything. It's gone. Sorry.
I get
Yeah,
brain farts too, but they
yeah,
don't smell. They just.
yeah. It was a long day too. I did have I did go choose the paintings, the colors for my apartment. So
Oh, I
that's
see.
always a painful process.
I
So, what
think
color
I
are you going
was.
to make your apartment?
I'm sorry.
What color did you choose?
Everything but white.
Okay, everything but white. Okay.
I don't like white. So an
And it's a
off
tiny
white,
space.
and
It's
it's
a
a
tiny
tiny
space.
space. And it's a half basement apartment. So there we go. It's green for the living room and the hall,
Okay.
lavender for my studio, blue for my bedroom, and an off white kind of boho color in my bathroom. And it's only my kitchen that's left. It's so dark there because the window gets under my brother's deck that, yeah, I just can't figure out. I'm stuck with white for now. Yeah. I didn't get to read what did it say?
It says Marsha Green said hello to you. Hello,
Hi.
Sophia, all in the chat. I'm dotting in and out, and she says also so happy to see you, Sophie. Welcome back.
Thank you, Marcia. Thank you.
Everybody, everybody's happy to see you. I told you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and
Thank
Michelle said thank you for being honest, Sophie. Honesty is such a big thing for me. I would rather someone not have something to say than to make up something up. Yes. Much respect to you for being honest. Yeah.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
She just needs to be herself. She, you know, she's
Yeah.
nervous and worried about it. She's not gonna be like everybody else. But you'll never be like anybody else. You are you. That's you gotta understand that you gotta be you. You know, and when you're you, people accept you for who you are.
Are they in the road again, Katie?
No,
Uh,
with the little, I, I'll have to go get some. The little nugget is in uh, the pasture across the street, and
I
it's
thought you
my
were saying a little
mother-in-law's.
bugger. I thought you were gonna say that little
I
bugger.
said nugget because we call some a little nugget is is over there in the other pasture, and I don't know how she did that because I mean, unless they have calf that I don't know
Uh,
about.
yeah.
So, but anyway, I was gonna have to go in an hour anyway. So,
So we have
uh,
one more question left,
okay,
and it's by.
hang on, and I'm gonna go tell them to go
Okay.
catch her
okay.
right quick.
Okay. We'll
Okay.
hang on. I won't fall off my chair. Not yet.
Oh, can you put the question up again? I'll
Yes, I will.
concentrate on it.
Yeah, because it's pretty big. Blessed to you. My cousin's son asked me for 40K to buy my cousin's house in Cuba. I help her as she is poor. He also wants me to come to the USA and wants to marry me. She says I'm already married. Help!
Lydia, run away as fast as you can.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
$40,000.
Ah, yeah. There's something about that.
Okay. Well, I think if it was just me, I would.
Yeah.
That's my
I
gut
would.
feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would tell him, no. No is a complete sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
If you
you know,
want to hang on, yeah.
he asked for 40,000, then he asked you, and then wants to marry you that you're already married. There's something fishy about that. So it really,
I don't. Could he? I mean, that somebody on Facebook, there, my my daughter, an old friend of hers who she grew up with and still is in contact with occasionally, um,
Mhm.
contacted her and her was telling her about something, and she said something about her old habits or whatever, and then it come to find out it they had her Facebook and her account, but they were trying to trick Rachel into buying something before she figured out it wasn't them. But I
Yeah.
mean, that kind of stuff. It sounds like if he. I mean, is he like 5? Does he want to marry his aunt at 5, or is he old enough to get married and he doesn't understand that one, you're already married, two, you're his aunt. You know,
Or cousin, one or the other. If you want to
okay.
hang on to what you've got, you need to walk away from this as fast as you can. Otherwise, you'll be,
could be hackers too. Could be anything.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I used to take classes from Lina Rodriguez, and I got hacked, and they got to Lina asking her money. I don't know if she gave to them or not, but they did that.
Mhm.
So I don't know if that person is your real cousin, but whether or not they are, um, it's not. It's
It's
there's
not
something.
healthy.
It's not healthy for you. I saw the devil. It's
Mhm.
not healthy.
Well, like they
You're
say,
good.
the devil's in the details. Eh?
Yeah, the
Miss
devil's
Charlotte.
in the details.
Miss Charlotte says if you think a creamy orange would look good, Sophie, the light bulb would hit it and make the place look sunny.
Mhm.
Huh?
Yeah, creamy. She said a creamy orange, just a very pale, like almost white orange, but it's kind of creamy. Would on the
Yeah.
walls would make the warm it up and make it look more sunny in
A
places.
creamy orange.
That's what she.
Oh, Miss Charlotte, can you email me what you mean by that? A creamy orange, because she does a lot of um um
Designing.
she redid her old house, like what do you call that? A flip. She
Flip flop.
flipped her old house. Yeah,
Yeah.
she flipped her whole house. Yeah. A creamy orange. What is creamy orange? I'll look it up on the internet. I won't be able to sleep until I do that.
Creamy orange,
I think.
like when you were a kid and you'd eat dreamsicles, or the orange sherbet push-ups, that, but go lighter.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
almost like you think a creamy, like a peachy color. It's so because it's so light and orange. You know what I'm saying? And if it's
Yeah.
creamy,
Okay.
no. Connie B says no. Morning mist, a white with a tinge of blue. Okay. Well, I'll let y'all. Uh, I'll let y'all have this discussion. I'm tired, and everybody is gonna get play board games later and stuff. And so, if I even want to stay awake long enough to do that, I got to go and get me some like caffeine. I mean, so,
You gonna play all night? Oh, jeez. No wonder you don't sleep at night.
well, no, I'm gonna go to sleep. But if I'm gonna play, we got uh, card games and Settlers of Catan and all kinds of stuff, and everybody wants me to play. So I gotta do a little bit of it.
Yeah. So
So
happy
this
birthday
way I
again.
can get. Well, thank
Happy
Happy
birthday
you,
again,
birthday.
Marty. I
thank
hope
you. I
your
appreciate it.
Santa Claus brings you a big, big, big cake tomorrow.
Oh, well, me and
Yeah.
Santa Claus. It's our anniversary as well. So me and
Oh,
Santa Claus are
wow.
going to go out
Oh,
on a date
wow.
tomorrow night.
Wow.
Oh,
That's cool. I'm going to stay
cool
on and
stuff.
maybe pull some cards for somebody who wants any cards, rebel cards or
All right.
message
All
cards.
right.
Love you
So,
both.
thank you.
Bye, Katie.
Thank you. Bye,
Bye.
Katie. Thank you for
Mm,
coming on.
Bye.
You going to
thank
stay
you for
on, Sophie,
having
or you're
me.
leaving?
Love you.
Love
Love
you
you too.
too. Do. Wap, wap, wap.
I don't have any other cards than my tarot, than that one tarot deck.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, you know what I did?
No.
My brother brought some boxes here,
Yeah.
and in the boxes that I wanted him to bring here were a box of all my tarot decks.
Okay. I brought you closer there.
Now, yeah, thank you.
Okay.
And you know what he did? When he saw that, he
No.
pushed it away and he said, "I'm not taking that in the car. That's got bad energy."
Oh, oh my God. Uh, yeah.
I told my mother that, who's hyper religious too, and she started laughing because to her, she thinks it's funny.
There's
But
Lucy
yeah,
Mercier. Hello. Hello.
hi.
Yeah. So, oh my
So
God.
I don't have any decks with me other than my tarot.
Wow.
Yeah,
I got
the
quite
one
a
that I hide in my car.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
I'm I'll be building filing cabinets with wheels on it, and I'll be putting my cards on it and getting rid of
Yeah.
big objects here because it makes more room here. So,
Yeah.
that thing is heavy behind me though. That
It's
Murphy.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I
I
didn't
love
put
it.
I didn't put any stain or anything because I still not finished. What I mean, I want to put
Yeah.
some decor profiles on it and things like that. So
Yeah.
I,
But
uh,
it's
but I put
beautiful.
it together at least and got rid of that big stuff there. The big one.
Yeah,
This is a double, eh? That is a horizontal Murphy bed. They make you can make vertical. Vertical
yeah,
means it goes way up like this, but this is horizontal. Is like the length of the bed. The bed,
yeah.
your head is sitting that way, or this way. It depends where you put your feet. Yeah.
But it could
Well,
still be beautiful.
I have a window here in the bedroom, so I'd rather have my head near the window than this way.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So if
So
anybody wants a card, let me know in the chat, and I'll pull a card, whether rebel card, uh,
can I
whether
have a rebel?
rebel. You want a rebel?
Yes, sure. Hit me with it.
Yeah. Well, I think you want to laugh a little bit. That's all.
Yes, I do need to.
Oh, Jesus, it's hot here. Is it hot where you are, or
No, no.
it's hot here now? Oh, Stacy Star wants a rebel.
Hi,
I'm gonna.
Stacy.
Yeah. So no, but I had trouble sleeping this week. Yeah. But the energy was like this,
Yeah.
and I sometimes I felt like vulnerable. I would say
What?
fragile, like
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
and then questioning myself. Question,
yeah,
you know. Uh,
yeah. I know.
I mean, yeah. Oh,
And did you get your fourth shot yet? Your
no,
fourth
I didn't
vaccine?
get my third one yet, and
Oh, okay,
I had my visitors from the U.S. last
okay,
1st of July to the 4th, and
okay.
I'm glad they're gone because
I know.
because
It's good when they arrive. It's good when they leave. Yeah, that's what happens to me right now. I got my fourth shot and
cooking in the
I'm
kitchen,
all out of whack.
cooking in the kitchen. Yeah, whoops, cooking in the kitchen. What the hell? Yeah. Hey, these cars are flying all over the place.
They
So
have
I'm
a lot
reading
to
the
tell
chat.
me then.
Indigo. Yeah, I got Indigo, and I got Tracy started up there for Rebel cards, and I think I would like a card drawn, but no Rebel. Heather from Indigo Crystallis
Yes.
Tarot.
Hi, Heather.
Yeah, well, we have them for 3 days, and then you got them in your kitchen. You're cooking with them all over the place, and then oh my god, I just wanted my peace again. And actually, they from the U.S. and actually voted for the 45. But
Oh,
lucky me, they never talked about it because I wouldn't. I said you might as well go, get in your car and get the hell out of here because I don't want that stuff.
yeah.
But we did a lot of
We
eating
might
and
get, yeah.
out in the swing because I got 3.5 acres here, so we were out in outside in the swing and eating and playing music and dancing and things like that. You know, I know they voted for, but they don't talk about it. I think they're just starting to realize something. It's not right. But
Yeah.
anyway, I don't want. You know what? I don't want to create tensions between family members like that. So I don't like it. But I
No.
never talked about or never bring it up either. So you're here to see us. You're not here to tell me all about that crap about 45 and things like that. I don't want that. So, and I didn't get it. So, hey, did I tell you the story? What happened? Okay? Did you know? You saw it on the news that we had tornadoes around here.
I don't watch the news anymore, so
Okay.
I didn't know. When was that?
Around the end of June, we had tornado.
Okay.
It ripped. It ripped someplace not far from here. It took all the lines down the electric lines and everything. Some big trees are
Yeah,
derooted
yeah, yeah.
in
Yeah,
front of
my
my
mom
house.
did tell me that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I lost 3 days of power here. I had a
Right.
lot to do on a Saturday, and I couldn't do it because I could. They were waiting for me, and I couldn't do it. So what
Oh,
happened? And I have a well. It's electric pump, so you need electricity.
yeah.
So I had to run 14. I had to go 14 kilometers to go get some water in Joliet because I don't live in Joliet. It's about 14 kilometers from here.
Yeah.
For my dog, myself, and eat out and pay gas, $60 for half a tank of gas in my car.
Yeah.
Just the thing. It was expensive. Then,
Yeah.
then the first day, I got to tell you this story because it's amazing. Uh, the first day, we ran out of electricity. I have the kitchen going through a hallway to go in the rooms and then to the living room. It's a
Right.
hallway about 3 to 5 feet wide. And as I was entering the hallway, I saw light both sides of the walls, and I thought, "Geez, there's no electricity.
Wow.
No electricity." I saw light. Then I turned around and talked to my wife, and I said, "Hmm, did you see that light?" She was there, mouth open, looking at me like this. Uh, and you know what she saw? She saw it
What?
too, but she didn't. She, I was looking forward. I looking on each side, but what she saw, she told me she saw the light in my back, from my waist right up to my around my shoulder. My head was all lit up.
Really?
But yes, it was following me into the hallway, and I didn't tell her that, but
It was coming from you.
I told her after. I said I asked protection from Archangel Metatron, and the, just instantly as I walked into the hallway, I lit up like right behind my back. It was actually
Wow.
following me, and she saw it. I'm not
Wow.
the only one. That's strong. I told Linda G. Linda G. came on my channel, and I told her that. So
Yeah.
yeah, you'll never
Wow.
forget that. You never forget that though.
No. Wow.
Yeah.
That's why you're always hot in the back. It's from your waist up
Well,
when you're reading.
when I'm reading, yeah, I get that. But
Yeah.
actually, Susan, what's her name? Susan Psychic.
Medium.
I had wings in my back when I was born, angelic wings. And then,
Really?
yeah, she read me one time. She said, "Your wings are open now." Boom. She said you can fly where you want when you want. And me and my wife watched the video when she was talking that. We had tears in our eyes. Both of us were crying because it
Oh.
was so touching. Yeah, it was so touching.
Wow.
But you know, even with these beautiful stories, I don't, you know, it's outside of my ego because I'm here like a messenger.
Yeah.
It
You're
doesn't.
just a tool. You're just a tool, Ron.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah. A conduit. We're
yeah,
just conduits. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I have a card for you. Sophie. Let me see. Oh boy, it's for entertainment purposes only. I got this. Oh,
So it's going to be
wait.
bad.
It says, wait. Don't fucking force it. It says, allow that shit to come to you.
Oh my God, that is so true. And I've been told that by my whole family lately.
Oh, entertainment purposes only, YouTube.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay.
Thank you for that. I needed that. But Ron, I need to let you go because I'm going to be honest with you. My energy is,
Going down, eh?
oh yeah, big time. I think it's the needle I got last night.
Oh, you got a needle last night? for the
Yeah, I got my fourth vaccination. Every time I got vaccinated, I got this kind of episode where for a few days where I'm like on the very low energy level.
so I'm going to continue with
With Stacy.
yeah, let's
Well,
see.
bye bye everybody. Love you all and I miss you all and thank you, Ron, for having me.
Thank you for
And
showing up. Thank you for coming on. I'm glad you
and
asked.
I love you too. I
Yeah.
do. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
You know how to press the button out. Out you go.
I'm so tired.
Oh, she's stuck on here. Are you okay? Do you hear me? Yeah. She's still on here. There you go. Oh. There you go. She's gone. Okay. So it's Stacy Star, Rebel card. Hippie Gypsy, welcome. Terry, welcome. Oh, some people showing up. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. And I have your Heather. Hey, Heather, you want to join me? I could put the link in the chat if you want. If you feel up to it. Kathleen, she was on and left. So, Heather, you want to join me? You want to come up? Or False Teeth Real Terrell? Whoever wants to join me for a while, I'll put the link in the chat for you. I'll still read for you, Heather. It's in the chat. I'm gonna do a rebel card for Stacy Star. Okay, I'll star you, hippie gypsy. I got you starred up there for your question. Oh, hi, Gertrude. Yeah. Hello. Stone Marvel is here. Wow. She wants a rebel card too, I guess. Yeah. So the link is in the chat. Whoever wants to join. Stacy Star. It's for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. And it says, you need a fucking hug. There you go. Squeeze. Hi, Heather.
Hey, Ron.
Did you see that one? That was what Stacy saw. You need a big fucking hug.
Uh,
Squeeze. There you go.
Yeah. Can everybody see me okay? I know it's a little dark.
Yeah, it looks a little dark. You're sitting in the dark. What happened?
I got a light on. It's just in the evening, and
Okay.
I could go turn on another light if it's too dark for everybody. Just give me a second then.
Okay.
Are you okay with that, huh? Shan, is that okay if I turn the light on? Okay.
Yes, I do, but you have to do it so tight. Yeah, I got you started up there, Stone Marble. I'll give you a rebel card. I have. Oh, I can do yours right away.
Okay, here.
I got a
There,
couple.
that's better.
There you go.
There I am. There I
Yeah,
be. So where's Kathleen? Is she okay?
yeah, she's okay, but she's got allergies and things like that.
Oh,
You know,
poor
like I don't know if you did you get this problem this week? I had trouble sleeping like crazy, off and on, off and on, off and on. Wake up during the night,
No,
and
I take
the energy's
medication
going
that
like
helps
this.
me to
The
sleep
energy's
at
going
night.
like this. I was like fragile sometimes, and heavy stuff going through.
I had some kind of, I had a lot of dreams, some heavy dreams. I was able to keep sleeping because of my medicine, but
I
yeah,
got
this
you,
was a
Sandra.
rough
Okay.
week for some kind of
Yeah.
sort of disturbing, crazy dreams. So I think it might have been the full moon too. Don't forget we had.
Yeah. How can you
Okay.
get the same card again? Jeez, I shuffled these friggin' cards and I got the same
Hey,
card.
Stone Marble, it's been a while. I don't have a Rebel card, but let me know if you want a regular card.
Okay, Stone Marble. I have one for you. Entertainment purposes only, YouTube. And it says, stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up, you are missing some cool shit. There you go. So I'll let you shuffle and I'll be back.
Okay, because I don't do the Rebel cards, but I do have a regular card. So for Stone Marble, I have You Are the Breath. Listen and yeah. Listen and connect to your intuition. It's been a long day. It's been a very hot day. I went to a little tiny psychic fair, so it is hot and muggy here in Western New York. Let me tell y'all. So, Stone, it's saying that it's right now. It's really important for you to listen to your intuition. You are the breath. You have the breath of the universe. You can create. You have the God energy, the goddess energy, the higher power energy, if you will, and to tap into that, all you have to do is listen to your intuition, connect with your guides, your higher self, and listen to your intuition, and not be so afraid of the power that you have, the personal power that you have, that we all have, and to and if it makes you feel more comfortable when you go into meditation where you sit and breathe deeply, taking that breath in, because breath is so important to help relax and ground. So to connect more with your intuition, a lot of deep breathing, a lot of grounding, maybe in nature. And if you can't get out into nature, just sitting in a nice spot in your home, maybe holding some stones or crystals, being mindful of which ones too that you're holding, um, and just ask, you know, for your spirit guides, your higher self, to help ground you and help you trust yourself, to trust in your intuition, and to feel that and know that you are protected, you're safe, and that you are enough. So start learning to tap and trust in your intuition. Oh,
So
you're
say
welcome.
hello to a couple people that just came in. Judy B, welcome, welcome. Uh,
Terry. Hi, Terry.
yeah, Terry, she said she still has COVID and lots of coughing, so send her some healing light and love.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
That's awful, but
But you'll get better. You'll feel better.
phew,
We all
yeah.
bounce back.
So let me see where I'm at.
Damn, they
I
told
want to
on.
take that
Oh,
link
they
off.
told on me. But it's okay, because every now and then we need to be reminded of that. I sat and talked with a new friend today, and a lot of what I had to say to her, um, I told her it's so hard for sometimes people, for ourselves, to say to ourselves, you know, encouraging and um, letting people know that they can trust in their intuition, and they have, you know, everything that they need within themselves. But then sometimes when you try to focus on yourself, it's not so easy, and it's just something that we all need to keep in mind, be mindful of, and work on. But you're doing good. Just remember to ground, get centered, keep a steady practice with your meditation and connection with your guides, and breathe.
So
Breathe,
you
Susan.
wanted to, you said you
Yeah.
wanted a card.
Oh,
Okay.
I would love a card, but not a rebel. I'm not in a rebel mood tonight.
No, I know. How about this?
Yes, my favorite deck of the year. Yes.
I know you love those cards. So
I've been wanting to connect with my great grandmother, Ava. So if you can maybe see if my great grandma Ava has a message for me through those cards, that would be lovely.
okay, let me see. I'll
And
have
I'll
to.
keep an eye in chat for any other
Yeah, keep an eye in
questions.
the chat because
I know, Terry, isn't that a beautiful deck? That's on my list to get.
her name was Ava.
Her
Don't
name is
see it.
Ava. Yeah, my great grandma Ava Cassidy.
Okay, no, I don't need that last name. I know.
Yeah, she's about 4 or 5 generations back.
She just, I'm smiling, I'm laughing because she seemed happy that you mentioned her. She's
Yeah.
all excited all of a sudden, like, because you asked for, you asked, you named her and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody all excited. That's what I was feeling, all excited all of a sudden. So,
Yeah, I discovered her as a spirit guide through automatic writing in my mid-20s.
wow.
And when I got into Ancestry.com and I did research, I found her. There was actually an Ava in my family line. And I'm like, there you are. So she's part of my spirit team.
Look, she's saying, yes, you found me, you found me. Whatever. Um,
Yeah, stone, it takes a while to get used to. I don't do it as much now because I have my cards, but I learned about the automatic writing in my mid-20s, and that name popped up. And then all these years later, I found her on my family tree, so it's pretty darn cool. Sometimes you just got to play with different divination. I shouldn't say play with, but try different forms of divination and find one that might be more connected to your energy, that you might be stronger with than maybe another one.
I closed my eyes and I was seeing something like Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
thank you, Terry. I saw your comment.
something in a circle like this, like winds going around, around, around. It like in the okay.
Sounds like my mind.
Eye of a tornado, like it being in the eye of a tornado for some reason. Oh, I know why. Why did I see an eye of a tornado? Because there's so much coming up, change coming. It's like being in an eye of a, like the center of an eye of a tornado. Does that resonate with you? Because
yes,
that's what.
It's like I'm holding center when all this stuff is going on around me.
Yeah, it's going
around
like this,
us.
in a circle, and we're getting ready to, yeah, be in, so to speak. That's not only a message for you, but it's a message for everybody that's here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
To learn how to be centered, be in the
Yes.
present moment.
The center of the eye means being centered on your heart and connection. Uh,
Hey, Geek Hillbilly.
Hi, geek. Okay, the card I picked for you, Heather, is number 24, wellness.
Mm.
Look at that. You see the energy?
Yeah.
Your heart and everything connected to your heart and the energy coming out in the center. As if both hands come to the center, see the energy there. So the message from that is tune into your body. Listen to your
That's what I'm
body
going through. That's what I'm going through now.
because you're a little hard on your body. You've been, neglecting it a little bit, so to speak. You are entering a time when your body will become stronger. If you have been or are sick, you are on your way to be feeling better. Begin to focus on sense of well-being. If you are healthy, you will be inspired to strengthen your body through yoga or another form of exercise, which
Roller
meditate.
skating. I'm planning on getting back into roller skating.
Okay. Your body is enlightened and knows how to heal itself. Every feeling, be it pain, butterflies, excitement, or love, is a message from one part of the self to another. Tune into your body through meditation and ask what you can do to improve your well being. Behind the human in the image is the flower of life, a symbol that represents a process of creation. It is made up of overlapping circles. That's what I actually see, overlapping circles. Like,
Yep,
geez.
and along with the
Okay, I can't make this stuff up anyway. Uh, that are repeating expressions of the first circle. It is geometric metaphor reminding us that the nature of life is continued expansion. So your body takes you everywhere you go. So acknowledge, thank, and love it.
Yep,
There
I've
you
been
go.
having to do a lot of changes because I discovered that recently I have a form of lupus along with the fibromyalgia. So I've been having to change my diet. I've been losing weight and I'm starting to feel better.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm on it. Thank you, great grandma.
Yeah.
Thank
Look
you,
what
Ron.
I got. Look at my cards. They're all in a sort of
Oh my goodness. Look at them all.
Jesus, heavy like crazy. I bought this thing, but I'm gonna make my own. Make it a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, you should make them and sell them. I would love to get one.
You know what?
I've got like three different
What
holders
I'm
for all
making
my
right
things.
now, I made my Murphy bed behind me. That's Murphy bed.
I've seen that. It's beautiful.
Now I want to make filing cabinets on wheels
Yeah.
out of wood.
Yeah, Shan
And then
said
I,
you did
I
it.
want
You
to
did a
I
nice
want a
job.
holder. I want to like on the top. I'm going to put something to hold all my tarot cards in it. But I'm going
Yeah.
to make it myself and wire.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I know.
You got the skills.
Yep, I know.
Ron's got the skills.
So let's see who we got next. I think there's a couple more. I started up here, and hippie gypsy. My question is: my daughter going to be okay? She's worried about her daughter.
So I don't read on health, but I can pull some cards and get an energy on that.
Yeah.
So Oh, hippie gypsy. That would be great once you start working with your runes to do a channel and have your own
Just
channel
my
with the
niece
runes. Because
bought me
not
a
a lot of
set,
people.
but I don't have a channel. Oh, right. Great.
Yeah, that would be really unique on YouTube in our community. Not a lot of people do runes, so that would be something very unique and very interesting to watch you do.
Also, Gertrude has a channel, and I'll be doing a collab with her in, I think, in sometime in August. Right now, I'm booked to, and I
Oh, I
gotta
bet
take,
you are. You're
and I gotta
popular.
take, and I gotta take a break too. Sometimes, you know, I've been at
Mm-hmm.
it over a year now. So I
You got
have,
you got to replenish that well.
yeah. Well, I have to take naps, and sometimes I don't. When you sleep 2 hours, 3 hours, and wake up during the night, it's not. You're trying to get back to sleep. I couldn't get back to sleep. Oh, okay. Don't mind me. I just talked to myself. she seems she seems to be a little delusional. I'm worried. Uh, that's what she said. She seems to be a bit delusional. I'm wondering if she's on drugs.
Oh wow. Um,
Wow.
well,
Hmm.
that's interesting. Um, well, hippie hunt. First of all, I'm getting these cards, kind of for both for you and for her. But for you right now, with your question, a deep breath. Right now, I know you're probably worried, you're concerned, you're nervous. Um,
I
but
put you
right
in the hospital.
now, the best thing, okay, the best thing for you to do is take a deep breath, relax, get yourself grounded, get yourself connected. Um, the second card that I received is the willing release. So right now, for me, these cards are kind of paralleling both you and her within the energy of the situation. If she is, this is something that she's going to have to work through herself, like the willing release. And I know it's hard for parents to let go and let their kids make mistakes, but this is something that you're going to have to release. To you don't want so much of this worry all on you, because then it's going to not make you well. It's going to disrupt your mental health. You need to be strong within yourself and release. You may have talked to her. Um, you know, I don't know if you have talked to her, or to just to see where she's at in her life right now. Um, but at this time, whether she is or she isn't right now, if she is, this is something that she's going to have to release on her own. Um, and part of you may be having to walk away, but there's also this beautiful butterfly of transformation. So, what I'm getting is taking deep breaths, getting centered, releasing what no longer serves you and what we cannot control. And then the last card I did get was a burst of magic, which is making me feel like, um, if she is going to have to create her own magic, so to speak. She's going to have to here. She's going to have to, and she has it within her to be able to do this, because with the lotus, lotuses start really deep in the mud, underwater, and they slowly grow. And then once they break the surface, then they blossom. So without the darkness, without kind of like the trials, the tribulation, I don't like the word tribulations, but without the darkness, there can be no growth. And there's obviously growth moving through the darkness, because there's the beautiful blossom. And for me, it always looks like a beautiful figure coming out of that blossom, connecting with their higher self. So I feel like at this moment that both for you and her, it's about learning to take a deep breath, kind of looking at where each of you are at your places in life right now. Her situation compared to hers is, because I know, like I said before, mothers want to be there to help their kids so much, but sometimes you have to let go. But I see this beautiful, like I said, this beautiful butterfly. There is going to be time for transformation, doing the work, going through the work, working through whatever shadow work or past or anything present, but still emerging beautifully out of this lotus. So I don't see anything that's too concerning right now. But just allow love and light to you and to her, and I hope that helps.
She says she's trying to drag my grandson into it. So, wow. Oh my. Okay. Uh, because I don't know if it's, I don't know if the thing is about drugs or something, but I'll tell you what I have as cards. I got the three, the Empress card. This is, I don't know if the, you see this woman, you see the earth, it's like giving birth. Right? This person is like giving birth, pregnancy, like a pregnancy. So I don't know if there's something going on with her or issues about that. She might have issues about that. So I don't know if this is about drugs. Though. I just, I'm not sure. I'm not picking that up right now. I got the High Priestess. The next card I got the High Priestess, as you can see. So that's about inner secrets, like keeping closer to her, maybe not communicating with you, um, keeping close to herself. Um, I got the Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of Cups. It's all about the heart, love, the energy connection to your heart. So uh, actually, I have the Seven of Pentacles. It's like planting seeds and new growth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's new growth in there. So there's planting seeds and new growth. Uh, Also, the last card I got was the Eight of Wands. It's like the energy's coming from left to right all over the place, and maybe that's why you say she might be like the energy is all creating a bunch of confusion around that. So I don't know if this resonated with you, but there's a lot of energy around that. She says, she says, yeah, he says, a long story. She's my grandson belongs to someone else. The guy she is marrying. So you see the I was picking up something is I don't know, like I wasn't picking up drugs and things like that. So I was what she says those cards makes sense, Ron. So that she said those cards make sense. I believe she can read her own. When I pull up the cards, she can read them herself because she's very intuitive herself. So see what I mean? This what did she say? She says,
What in
but it is
I don't know what that means.
no, me neither. So anyway,
That's interesting because I did shuffle again and I got a card that says bird of a feather, and there's three of them in there. So she was mentioning her daughter, her grandson, and the man she was marrying. So that
yeah,
showed up in another set of cards that I pulled.
okay. Anyway, that's what I got for you. So I hope that that resonated with you and helps you on. We all worry about our children one way or the other. When we have children.
That's why the worry with that one card is you kind of got to release it. You got to let
She
people
said,
learn and discover. And the guy had
uh,
another.
the guy had another 18-year-old. It's gross. So okay. It is something to read on somebody that's not here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, try not to
That's
tap into somebody else's energy without
yes,
asking permission.
right. Yeah.
So
So that's what I have for you. And thank you for the question. Now, uh, Sandra Henderson wants
she
a
wants a rebel card.
rebel card. I hope this helps, and I'm sending lots of healing love and light to you, hippie,
Yeah.
hippie, because it's not easy to.
Oh yeah, it's more prevalent or more commonplace in families today.
Yeah,
Issues with different addictions, and it's been in my family, that's for sure.
he says I don't want to do the wedding now. Of course, he doesn't. Of course.
Well, you have to do what makes you feel the healthiest, like that walking away, letting go, like that butterfly with those flowers. You may just have to let go and release that situation and leave it to her to figure it out,
Yeah. Yeah.
and let her come into her own understanding. But I do, feel the worry about a grandson. I was just talking to another friend about that today, with something that's going on with somebody in her family, and the girl's grandchild is, involved and being put in the middle of a not so good situation, very similar. So yeah, it's not easy. I would not.
Hmm.
Whew.
No, it's not easy. Sometimes we get caught up in somebody else's energy and get pulled into these energies. But you just can't change anybody else. You can only change yourself. That's the that's where that's what it is. So, like sometimes we don't want our children to go through what we went through, and yet they go
Hmm.
through stuff. We said, "Gee, we tried to avoid them going through that, but you can't do a thing about it because they need to learn the lessons like you did about life, about
Yeah.
whatever you need to go through."
Same thing with certain family members of mine. I wanted a totally different life for them
Mm.
than what their parents had, and they made decisions, and it was just like wanted to interfere and say, no, you should go to school, you should do this, you have this whole life, please don't do. And I was basically told to mind my own effing business,
Mm.
and I just had to learn that I can send them
Yeah,
love, I can send them light, and hope that they stay safe and make good choices. But in the end, it's up to them. I
yeah.
can't live the
If
life
you're
for them.
surrounded with love, send them love because if you send them, how do you say, fear energy or something is, well, maybe this will happen. They'll, we're all connected. So the more you send love and healing or something, you know, the better. I don't have all the words to put it together, but that's what I mean.
So
If you
I'm
send them
hearing
fear
total.
energy, that's what they'll receive. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Ron, who are you pulling the rebel card for?
Yeah, I am.
Who?
Sandra.
Okay, well, Sandra, I was shuffling, and I hope that this is okay that I don't have a rebel, but I did pull this out, and it says music, joy. So this says that do what brings you joy. Whether that's like connecting with nature, listening to music, um, dancing to music, playing music if you do instruments, anything that brings you joy, that helps you stay grounded, but lifts your spirits up and makes you blossom like those flowers like there at the top. So just a little card that says, do what makes you happy, what brings you joy, helps you feel grounded, and brings up your spirit, livens you up in the event that you might be going through some hard times or something. Just know that you have music, you know, and in the arts and things to fall back on.
So Sandra, I gotta put this card first because it's for entertainment purposes only. Uh, don't shoot the messenger. I got a rebel card that says whining. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. There you go. So that's what I got for you, uh, for entertainment purposes only. There you go. Oh wow. Yeah. Um, I guess she's talking about. I believe she looks like she will. I guess she's talking about a pregnancy or something.
Yeah,
Whatever.
she's still telling her story.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's complicated. I mean, I have family where
Yeah. I know it's
this goes
complicated.
here
You
and
don't
this
have to
comes
put it all
there,
in the
and
chat.
yeah.
You know. Sometimes, yeah.
But don't feel sorry. It's a safe place for you
Oh, okay.
to talk
Yeah.
openly and
It's
get
okay.
things off your chest. We're very supportive here.
If it helps you heal, you
Hmm.
you are important too. You know.
Yes.
If it helps you heal you. So I don't have any more questions up
No more
there. So
questions? Okay.
I don't think so. Let me see. Nope.
So did you want to do a final card for like the collective?
What I did at first, you were possibly not here. I was asking for a moment of silence because we lost Cappy's mom, which she was a moderator. I worked with her over a year. She
Oh
was
no.
kind, so kind woman, and she was all on everybody's channel. I don't know if you knew her, but I did. Actually, I was
I'm
friends with
trying to
her.
think of the name Kathy, and I know, but
It's
I'm pulling.
Cappy's mom. Cappy's mom.
Oh,
She was
Kathy's mom. Okay.
Cappy's mom. Yeah, uh, a woman of color.
This.
Okay, yeah, she was on Milu's channel. She was on a lot of channels moderating. So she was kind. Of,
Okay. That's
yeah,
good.
we have all issues. You know, that's what my channel is all about. To come here and come together, help each other, share love,
Mm-hmm.
healing energy, so that we can heal from all these things. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reason why I don't do politics. I cannot do
Yeah,
politics because it's not
that's a
my
heavy
my
energy.
my channel is not about politics. My channel is to come here and
Yeah, bring up
yeah,
everybody's spirit.
yeah. You go to. I'm sorry to hear that. Milu was always yeah. He felt he felt the pain of the loss of her because she was always working with me. I worked with her over a year, and actually he was the one that asked me to make me a moderator. So it was special for that, like that, you know.
So are we done for the evening, or did you want to pull a final card, or what would you
I
like
don't
to
know.
do?
I'm just waiting for more comments. If we have any rebel cards, a card, a reading. Anybody wants a reading? Let me know.
Because I can be on for another about 10 minutes before I have to get ready for bed.
Okay. Okay. Because I'm used to going longer than this.
I know you. I know you are on. Remember, you
Yeah.
need your
Well,
rest. You need to replenish that
but
energy.
I only do it once a week. But I did on live twice a week, twice this
You
week.
do Fridays too, don't you?
Not all the time.
Not all the time. Gotcha.
No.
Let's see.
Final. Okay. Amanda, I can give you.
And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right, so I apologize. But Groom Ewell said she would like a card.
Yeah. Okay. I got two of them. Okay.
Okay.
And after that,
So Amanda.
yeah. Yeah, Amanda, I have your question, and its final card would be lovely. How about me? There you go.
Okay.
Then I have another question after that. Yeah. Whoops. I started the wrong one. Let me see.
Okay,
Let
so
me
this
see
is
if there's
for
another one
Amanda.
before that. You know, the chat jumps up. Sometimes you click on the wrong one.
Yep. Oh yeah, because it moves fast.
Yeah.
You're popular. And everyone, make
So,
sure to remember to hit like and subscribe to help Ron out. That's greatly
okay, Gertrude.
appreciated.
I got Gertrude. That's it. That we're closing down for the night. That's the last question.
Okay.
There's three. Gertrude.
Okay.
I have Gertrude. Yeah, three. Gertrude, Amanda, and
And Grun Yule, your real
yeah,
name? Okay.
yes. Because
I'm sorry I'm not
I have
pronouncing your
problems.
name properly,
Sorry
honey.
about your name. I don't know what. Gruen, Gruen, I think. So, okay, where are we? Okay, final card. Amanda. I'm gonna pick the secret language of light for you too.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Jesus,
Here's
I'm
that
getting
card.
all hot
Here's that card again. I think this is for all of us. Here's that burst of
there.
magic again. So this is really wanting to come out and share this message with everybody tonight, is that, we go through a lot of difficult times and a lot of darkness. And just like I was, reading the card for Hippie Gypsy,
Mhm.
the lotus starts as a seed under the mud and water, and it grows slowly through that mud, through the dark water, and then when it hits the surface and it sees the sun, it blossoms. So I think for us, a lot of us might be going through a lot of that right now in what's going on in the world and what's going on maybe in our personal lives. And it's just a beautiful reminder that um, if there's no mud, there's no blossom. So you have to work through the darkness. The darkness is our teacher, and it shows us when we hit the surface and when we hit that beautiful light, we blossom and we become balanced and we see the lessons that we learn that allows us to grow spiritually. So for Amanda and for a final for everybody too that came up again. So it's so very important to remember that beautiful
No,
journey through the
which
darkness to the
energy is
light.
that one? She asked,
That
which
the deck.
energy is that one?
This deck here is the Seven Energies Oracle by Colette Baron Reed.
Okay.
If that was the question. And that was
Okay,
for,
I have. Yeah. Okay. Let me check where I am there.
I'll pull the picture up on one side.
I had picked a card for the collective also, Amanda. Um, I have number 43 in enlightenment. Goes along with your card, so
Ooh, I like that.
that you
Yep,
picked.
exactly, Ron.
Look at that.
Yeah, see, there's the
Yeah, yeah,
light right
that's
there
it.
at the top.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. So number 43, and the message is evolution is guaranteed. You are waking up from your old habits and patterns. At times you may feel bewildered or not quite like yourself. Relax, all is well. You are keeping up with your evolution and the life that you desire. Your body and mind are adjusting and adapting to your new and loving soul perspective. It is common for your mind or body to resist, react, or panic when you experience the unfamiliar or unknown. However, from this higher vantage, you can change any story that splits you in two and heal your any wounds. You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one. Instead, see all the components of a memory so that new conclusions can form. An unbalanced memory recreates the drama every time it is talked about or remembered, which is true. This event or person will be blamed for pain in your life today. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and becomes wisdom. You may even come to see a challenge as the best thing that ever happened to you. Once you change and heal your opinion, enlightenment will shine through as wisdom. So, wow, that's a powerful message right there. There you go. Okay, next question. Um,
So if I mute.
yeah, she would like a card, please.
Okay, seeing that she liked that deck, I'll use this one for her too.
Then I have one more. That's it for tonight.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's about time.
You're welcome, Amanda. It was my pleasure.
Hey, Martin, hi. People coming showing up at after hours.
Yeah, they happened to Sherry and I last
How do
night.
you like
I
this
hope
blue?
so too.
I love this blue. And look at my shirt; it's almost the same
I
color.
know it's a lovely turquoise. Yes.
Yeah, my shirt is almost the same color as you can see.
Yep, as your banner.
My banner, yeah, it's turquoise too. Blue turquoise. I love the blues. My grandson just got to talk to me today after all these years of not knowing where to find me. God is good. Wow.
That's
Hey, I'm
amazing.
happy for you. I'm happy for you. Really. Yeah.
Ron, Unconditional Love Tarot After Dark. Go ahead, Stone.
That's still marble.
Yep. So, room for you. My card is great and full. And it's remembering that everything that you need, you contain within. And even though sometimes we might be without, always be grateful for what we do have.
Mhm.
Even during really difficult times, it helps our energy to stay raised. It helps us to stay healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, to be able to just acknowledge things during the day that we are grateful for. Like the old saying, is your life half the cup half full or half empty? Well, in this one here, it's both. Look what's going right into it. So just like even during the day, if it's just I'm grateful for Like for me, I have fur babies, my two kitties. I'm grateful for my fur babies. I'm grateful for my Shan. I'm grateful for my R. I'm grateful for the beautiful birds, I see when we're by the water. Even little things, I'm grateful for the food that I had on the table to eat today. So just any type of little thing that you can find to be grateful for, um, just reminds us that we have everything that we need, and if we need help, there's always people that we can go to for help, and to just be able to acknowledge the small victories, the small things that bring us joy, and be grateful for that. And not saying that not to you can't complain or talk to people about problems or difficulties, but it's just a lovely way of keeping that in balance, to keep your spirit up and your energy level up, and just to see beauty every day, in the world, however you can find it, no matter how small, and be able to hold that in your heart and be grateful for that very day that you've been given. So that's my card for you.
Guess what I got?
What? Divine animals. Oh, kitties.
You were talking about your
My
fur
kitty.
babies, and
Yep,
yeah,
that's a big fur baby.
and I took that card too. So fur babies. Yeah, you were talking about that. As you can see, it's a picture of a lion and the
Yeah,
heart above the energy. So
part of a lion.
this
Yeah.
is divine animals, soul companion on your journey. Spend time with your pets or in the company of any animal to realize the same light that flows through you flows through all living creatures. We all create different containers for our soul experiences, depending on our individual desires and dreams. Humans experience greater contrast than animals. That is why our influence and creations are wider reaching. However, this also makes it easier for us to split and stray from our hearts. Animals reflect the divine love that we are. When we are around animals, it is easier to move into alignment where we can be inspired to grander creations. People often believe they receive, they do receive unconditional love.
Mm-hmm.
So from animals, an animal, as an animal, is more likely to be aligned with its soul instinct and doesn't need you to be different to who you are, for it feels loved. You will feel free to be who you are when you emulate this behavior for yourself. Life becomes more relaxed, loving, and your relationships will, oh boy, catapult. I have problems saying that word catapult.
Catapult. Yeah, like
Yeah, to
jumping
to a
forward, just
whole
going forward.
to
Yep.
a whole new level. Like I know what it means, but I'm a problem saying it. So that's the message I got for you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
So we have one more. That's the last one, and it's for
Okay.
let me see. It's for Gertrude. She wants to know
Gertrude.
anything from my mother, Angela. She passed away in 2016.
You know what's really interesting, Gertrude? Today, I have a new friend that I met last month, and her and I had connected today and had some very personal conversations one on one with our lives. And her name is Angela.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Try to figure out which card here to use, which deck.
You're welcome. I'm saying you're welcome to you want?
June.
She said thank you and all, and thank you for the energies and cards.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, Gertrude, this card just literally jumped right out of my deck as I was shuffling. And it says, spend time on you. Balance yourself. I see that you have a channel. So I think what mom is saying is to make sure that you balance how much you give to others and allow some of that to come back to you. You know, make sure that you take time for yourself, to pamper yourself, look after yourself, give yourself a time to rest because you are so giving of yourself unconditionally to other people. And I feel like she inspired you to be like that. The beautiful greens and the reds and the reddish pinks and greens, those are colors of our heart chakra. So it feels like you give so much of your heart, your time to other people through your channel and through your private. Oh, hello, my kitty. Um, and she just wants to make sure that you be able to balance what you give to others by giving back to yourself as well, so that your energy stays balanced. You feel good, that you could that you're grounded, and that like I was telling Ron earlier, so much energy that they give during your readings, to make sure that you take time to replenish that well of energy and give yourself some self-care, pampering, and to just make sure that you give back to yourself the way that you give. Oh, hi everybody. For people who don't know, I don't read very often. This is Mazi. He likes to come up and say hi during my readings sometimes. So that's my boo. He decided to come up here at the same time.
Look at the
So,
eyes. Oh my God, it's
so
beautiful.
yeah. So I hope this helps, with Aunt Gertrude. But it's a beautiful card because I feel like you take after her,
Mhm.
that loving heart, taking care of people, nurturing them, giving love unconditionally, and just, she was such an inspiration to you. But to make sure that you have time for yourself, you know, and I hope that helps. Does that help, Monty? Is that what you wanted to say? Okay. I think that's what he wanted to say.
Yeah.
Good boy.
He says, "You are so right, Heather. The message is what I need."
Oh, good. I'm glad.
She's Gertrude. Do you feel her energy? How she's connected?
Mm-hmm.
How it's very strong. You know what I mean? The third eye, the heart chakra, the third eye. I can feel the strength of her connection.
Mm-hmm. Those are those beautiful colors that are in the card, and it looks like they're floating on water, just like the
Yeah,
lotus as well.
yeah.
So there's that water connection again, connecting to your heart, getting through that darkness, and finding that beautiful balance from giving so much of yourself to others.
She is the. How do you say that? Geez, how can I put this? You know your grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
With so far, you are the continuity continue
Mm-hmm.
the
The
work
continuation. Mm-hmm.
the continuation of your grandmother. That's what I'm feeling. Very very strong. Yeah, and she says she feels that that is how I feel about my
Oh wow,
hospice
that's a tough job.
volunteering work with
Yes,
Crown Chakra. Oh, she works as yeah,
hospice.
yeah.
My mom passed away in hospice, and those people, I don't know how they did it, but they took good care of her. That's a difficult job, you know.
Yeah.
But they did wonder. They took care of her wonderfully, and me too as well. Those are some strong angels there. Let me tell you.
Seriously. Oh my god. Okay.
There he is.
There he is.
There he
Hello.
is.
Hello.
There he is. He can't sit still because mommy's not petting him.
There, she says, my mom, yes, my mother was very much into helping others. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
Uh,
she inspired you to be like that too.
yes, but her, uh, she understands stuff that most of us, most of us, I don't know, is what I'm trying to say. She knows stuff that ours we're still um, we're still researching on it, or trying to grasp it, and she knows already stuff that you know it's it's like beyond the average person. Are you sensing what I'm trying to say? uh,
Hmm. Yes, I do. I think
yeah,
everybody else does too.
yeah.
She has a deeper spiritual understanding than some people because
That
of
most people,
working
yeah,
in
the most people,
hospice and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yes, a closer connection and understanding of spirit. Well, come on, lay down now. Nobody wants to see kitty butt. No kitty butts.
Mhm.
Kitty butts.
Okay. She said she was very exceptional. Um, yeah, your grandma.
And yes, Angela, animals do are to me. I mean, animals are the purest form of love, especially our pets. And yes, they are light workers, in my opinion. They have that beautiful, you know. And now the other one's coming over here. Behave.
Okay, Angela says that we understand you, Ron. Okay, I guess
This is
the maybe I can't, trying to find the words, but you can see, you can feel the energy behind it, whatever. So, yeah.
and everybody. This is the other one. This is my Ziva. She's my 14-year-old.
Okay.
She wanted to come into the picture too. Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah, they're light workers. How could they not be, Angela? Oh, there's another Angela here that just popped in. Oh my
Yes,
goodness. There's Angela again, Amanda.
there's another Angela in here. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's somebody said they met somebody today called Angela with that name, and he says, "Oh my, what an interesting looking black cat." Yeah, if you see the eyes on the, oh my, this is, ooh. So, uh, Gertrude, I got the Ace of Wands. I'm starting to laugh. So that's what I was feeling, the energy of the third eye
Hmm.
for you. That's why I picked the Ace of Wands. It's very strong. Um, Wondering if you have a difficult decision to make, because I got the Two of Swords right here. It's like this person has blinders on, a difficult decision to make. I don't know if you're coming uh, about a decision you have to make. Then I pulled the Ten of Cups, which is joy, family, reunion, relationships, beautiful energy. That's all a happy card. This is a happy card, so that's what I picked. And then I got the Knight of Cups. It's like somebody's waiting around the corner for you.
Hmm.
Somebody's waiting with flowers to greet you. Like I don't usually say that, but how about your soulmate? You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually talk like that, but I said soulmate. It came to mind. So
I think soulmates don't necessarily mean like intimate
no,
relationships, like like a
not
sexual
all the time.
arrangement like that, but
No.
it could be friends, people that you just connect on such a deep
No.
soul
She
level.
said no. I sure hope not. I was warned in the dream about a man.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the best thing to do is listen to your own intuition and listen to your energies.
Mm, that's interesting.
A man who could
Make
make me lose
lose
my
my head.
head and everything. Oh my
Oh
god.
boy.
Uh,
Well, Angela, for me, I have lots of different decks, and for when I do readings and things, especially with lives with different people, sometimes questions and people have different energies that connect more with
yeah.
some cards than others, and I just use my intuition.
Yeah, I go with the feeling. Depends on the question. Depends on the. I okay. When I first started a year ago, over a year ago, I had uh, I had some cards with they call the keyword cards because you can do them reverse or I'll show you what I mean. They cost money. They cost me a hell of a lot of
Oh
money.
yeah, there's a lot of beautiful cards, especially on Etsy,
Okay.
but they're very
They're
expensive.
cards like this, and you can read them reversed or you can read them.
Oh yeah, I have a deck of those.
Yeah, they cost me over $80 Canadian money to get them
Okay.
from Etsy.
It's
But
almost the same blue that you're wearing, Ron, around your
yeah,
card.
yeah, I know because I chose the color blue.
Blue.
I used to use these cards when I first started. Then I found out I couldn't use them anymore, and I became aware that was blocking my intuition because I was getting dependent on the writing,
Mm-hmm.
what's written on the card. Let me see. So I put them away. Then I jumped on these cards, which resonate. Some people doesn't resonate, some but I do. It was the light series cards
Mm-hmm.
with no writing, but that's
I have her sister deck that goes with that. I have the Muse Tarot, and her cards are just absolutely beautiful, and it's like each deck has their own kind of almost like interpretation of the suits. And for a lot of times with tarot cards, I sometimes read some of them like oracle cards, because the artist creates an image where you can tap in and go a little bit deeper with your own intuition, and not just not everything in the book is set in stone. That is kind of like a collaboration between your intuition and what speaks to you
yeah.
through their cards and with what they've written. So you just develop a relationship with, like, any other tool
For
that you use.
for ET cards, I use Scott Allen's cards, which is
Yep, I
ET's
have
cards.
those too. And I
Okay,
have the Star Seed deck too, by Rebecca Campbell. That's a beautiful deck as well for star
yeah,
seeds.
and I just want to thank you, Ron. I had difficult situations, though I made the decision. It is to go into collaborating the ET, the entertainment. I am training. What?
I think maybe trying to channels pushing me into collaborating.
Yeah. Well, collaborating will help you to expand your light with other people that you may not be familiar with, and you need to shine your light. You need to shine your with other people. So,
And for Angela, I like Ron's deck because I have a deck that's similar too. And every now and then, when I need a good reminder about different keywords for the rider cards, even though I may have a deck where the images might be slightly different, might have a slightly different meaning. I think the deck that Ron showed is really good. And there's another deck that's not as expensive that does the same thing
Yes, you
called
mean that?
Apprentice Chant, called the Apprentice Rider Weight, and that was like only $20 some, that you can get at a
I got
store.
the deck of character too.
Character.
So, yeah,
But
I
she
did.
was wondering what a good starter deck would be, just to learn the basic meanings behind the major arcana, the minor arcana, and there's some good books out there too, and at your stores that you can look up, you know, that you can study. And but in the end, it's pretty much a lot of your intuition as well.
She says,
Like for reading
Gertrude said, "ET
extra.
extraterrestrial." Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. That I depends on the question. I use these when a question like that or something about connection to ET and things like that. So I use those. It depends on the question where I'm pulled in. So that's what I use. Before I only had one deck. I another deck I have is I I
The
started
basic
using
one.
those, but this is basic, like a really
That would probably be what Angela might want to buy. A deck like
yeah
that with the
the
reverses
writer
on to learn them.
the writer
But then once
tarot.
you get the basics
Yeah.
down, then she can explore other tarot decks and learn how to
See,
blend the
that's what it
different
looks like. The
meanings and make them
chariot
together.
card and things like that. It's very basic. Uh, well, I think all tarot cards came from that original.
Ron, I got a question for you. What do you find that you connect better with reading, tarot or oracle? Do you have a preference, do you realize you might read better with a certain type of like either a tarot or more of an oracle?
I think
Do you have
tarot.
a preference?
I think
Tarot.
it's tarot. Yeah, because long time ago, before I didn't even know what tarot or what the hell it was. I started reading, and I didn't know what I was doing because at that time there was no channel, there was no YouTube, there was no internet, and people were I in French. They were called Tarot from Marseille. That's the cards. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
Yeah, I
I
have.
didn't know nothing about that, and people were taking courses. I was not a person to take courses to read tarot. Then I was invited to a restaurant where they were practicing pulling cards in front of my face all over. There were about 15 of them. All
There's your sign right there.
so I was sitting there watching these people, pulling cards. All of a sudden, spirit gets me involved. He
Yeah.
can't shut up and gets me involved, and I started reading. The person in front of me was reading the other one. I took over and I told her something, and she said, "Oh my God," because I told her something that only her knew. Nobody else
Right.
knew. And she just wham up like this. And then everybody started looking at me like strangely. Hey, I'm not taking courses. So, and I didn't even know how to read tarot cards. I
Well,
didn't
that
know.
was your sign.
Okay. So, next thing I knew, I started, I actually bought a deck like that. I still don't know what the friggin' things mean, but I just bought the cards anyway, just for a tool anyway. So
Yeah.
next thing you know, I started reading. People were calling me at night. Oh shit! I got pissed at that because they wouldn't let me go. No, what's going to happen next night? They keep after me, and then I said
And
I
you
got.
can't do that, no, because then they're
Then I
relying
threw the
too
cards
much
all
on.
over the floor. 78 pickup cards all over the floor. I said, I'm stopping. I'm not doing this anymore. So my friend, her girlfriend was an Egyptian, like uh, her family was Egypt. It came from Egypt.
Hmm.
What did she do? Instead of asking, what she do? Well, instead of asking her boyfriend who's taking courses with Terrell, she asked me. He comes to my place. We're far away. Asked me to go with her to read for her family. Asked me, and I didn't even think about it. I said, "Yeah, sure, okay." So I brought my cards that I threw all over the floor. I picked them up anyway, and I went with her and said, I started reading for her family. I didn't even know nothing about her family. So they asked me about somebody that passed on the other side. I started reading. I think I read about 45 minutes, maybe a little longer. And they handed me $20. First time I got paid. Jeez,
Oh, wow. There you go.
I got paid. That was 35 or 40 years ago. 35, 40 years ago.
Wow, that long ago.
So, yeah. So I split the $20. I gave her 10. She is laughing like crazy. And then I started thinking to myself, and then I wondered, and I scratched my head. What the hell? I just ding ding. Why didn't you ask your friggin' boyfriend to go with you? What'd you ask me for? Spirit did that quite a few times to me. Whoa! And another time, I was when I was single, and I was living with another guy, and he's gone to work. My friend has gone to work, so I answered the phone. This girl phone knew both of us, so she answered the phone. She said, "I got a job today," and before she finished, I told her exactly where she went and named the places.
Okay, Ron, really quick, Amanda, I accidentally went to go scroll upwards, and it said that I timed you out for 300 seconds. That was an accident, sweetheart. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I was just trying to scroll up, and I hit
Who
her
you
name
talking about?
and Angela.
Oh
Angela.
no!
I mean, not Angela. Amanda Angles. I accidentally hit her name, and I accidentally 3 times. It wasn't intentional. It was an accident, sweetheart. Sorry about that.
Sorry. Yeah. So
Sorry, Amanda.
yeah, it happens sometimes. The thing scrolls up, and I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, uh, what was I? What am I on? Okay, I told her every place that she went, and she said, "You followed me." I didn't follow her. I didn't need it. I, then I was shocked. I couldn't explain nothing. When you get shocked like that.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit did that several times to me. So eventually, how I got into this channel is I was in like you guys. I was in the chat watching Linda G, Me Lou, Freebird Spirit, Scott Allen, all these people. So I was in the chat, and I make friends with a lot of people in the chat, and then I became a moderator. Then one day I needed healing from my heart because I had stuff that pretty heavy stuff that left. Uh, I had an ex-girlfriend that committed suicide, and it really
Sorry.
questioned myself and all that. I should have did this. I should have did that. That's the worst thing. I didn't even go and see a psychiatrist. I went through it all by myself. It took years and years, but I still had it. I wonder why would you do that? Then I went to Debbie Freeberg, and she answered my question. And what she said resonated with me because she said, no matter how much love you give to somebody, and they do that, they commit suicide, she was full of holes. And even if I gave her all the love or everything, the holes, it went right through. It just flowed right through. It's like a cup that has a hole in it. You can't hold the water; it just goes flowing right through. So that's what. While her explanation, and she came through, and she was saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." She came through the Debbie Freeberg, and that healed me. Okay, so that really, really healed me, and then I let it go. I said, I finally understand why. The why part. That is the why part that I didn't understand it. I hung on to that frigging thing. But eventually I healed. Then I was invited for uh, open mic night, which was a Debbie Freebird and Karen,
Mhm.
which you don't know, Karen Sage Healer. And I started reading for people like that. I didn't think I would get back into it, but I did. And all of a sudden I said, oh,
It was
then I
meant to
did
be.
a 2 hour live with Jay on his channel.
Mhm.
And I read for 2 hours and I said, oh my God. Then the next thing you know, I started my own channel and talked
There
about
you
my
go.
near death experience. The first live I did by myself talked 3.5 hours about my near death experience. Oh my God. So I said, if I fall on my face, I fall on my face. But then I took off. That's it.
Yep, you're still going
I'm still going. So,
because they know people know you're authentic
yeah.
and that you do come from a place of love.
But yeah, sometimes I'm searching for the words because my language is French, so
Oh
I'm
yeah,
trying to say in English.
there are times
But
I can't find the right words either. I mean,
but
I go
I
blank.
I believe that people can understand my energy because they feel it. Because I don't need the words; they already feel it. So yeah,
Alrighty, Ron, it is 11:15. I do need to get to sleep. So thank you again for inviting
you're
me.
welcome. You're
Um,
welcome,
I
and thank
always
you for coming
enjoy
on.
it. Yes, and
Beyond
thank you for everybody in chat for letting me read for them. And again, Amanda, I am so sorry. It was an accident. It was
yeah,
not intentional. And I wish everybody a beautiful and blessed night and have a good weekend. And thank you,
you have
Ron.
something coming.
Mwah.
You have something coming up this week?
No, nothing
No.
right now. Nope.
Okay. Good night.
All right. Good night. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye. So before I say good night to everybody, so what what she say? It's okay to ideal what comes to you, even if it's in French. Yeah, yeah, I I can do tarot in French, but it's trying to explain the find the words sometimes what I'm getting. So. Actually, I sometimes I can read without the cards. So I've been in mediumship classes and things like that. It's surprising. So welcome back, Teresa. I think you, Teresa, came back in the chat there. How many is we got? We got 15 people still here. I'm still here. So oh, good night, Teresa, and welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everybody for being here tonight. So, thank you for showing your support and love and coming together. And that's that's my channel. It's about coming together and healing each other because we all been through some stuff. So you know, every one of us, and we're going through some more. So this week I had a lot of problems sleeping and wake up 2 3 hours after I wake up and it's hard to get back to it. Yeah. Huh? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I think so. I have not asked them. Afraid to. Yeah, because with all this going on in the states, all that. Oh, yeah, I sleep in naps. Yeah, I take naps too, but I don't know. This week, more than ever. So sometimes I was even questioning myself, feeling like you know fragile. I'm just reading a little bit of chat here. So, yeah. So anyway, thank you for coming, everybody, and thank you for being here and supporting. Let me see what's coming up. What's the day? Oh, next week I'll have the two sisters, Melinda and Michelle. The two sisters will be on here with me next Saturday. So, I think Yeah, that's a big hug Murphy bed you got. Yeah. Well, I made it myself, but I'm thinking about making filing cabinets out of wood. So anyway, yeah. I don't know. The energy was pretty heavy. I saw the full moon in my backyard there. This is it looked like it touched the earth. It was so bright and big. You know. Ocean Garnett, I've been listening in the background, Ron. Still here. There you go. So I like that color blue. It's like my shirt. It's almost the same color, turquoise. You know, so blue turquoise. I have a pink shirt like that. A pink one. I didn't wear it yet. I'm wondering sometime I'm going to wear a pink one. I've never worn. I had a pink shirt one time a long time ago. Maybe. Yeah, the full moon. Just, I had trouble sleeping. 2 3 hours. Wake up, trying to go back to sleep, and you know, take the blankets off, go back and try to drink some water, go back to sleep, and try to roll around. And, oh my God, yeah, I felt a little bit fragile this week, and you know, some stuff there, whatever everybody's going through sometimes. So. Thank you, Angela, and welcome, and thank you for the super chat. Also, um, so I'm gonna, yeah, yeah, but I don't want to wake her up because she she goes to sleep and she goes just like that. Me, I'm fragile. I'm very fragile. Like I guess it's because of I know what it is. It's because when I was a child, I got abused, and that's why I'm so fragile in my sleep. So you know, that's why. So that's why I'm fragile when I'm sleeping. I don't I sleep very light, and my ears are always open because of my childhood. So because when you're abused like I was, you sleep very lightly, and you don't sleep like a deep sleep, like. So that's why I'm like that. But, and it's I've been like that all the time. Some people can go to sleep and then right out in one shot, and just stay seconds and they're gone. But I'm asleep and I'm aware of practically everything that's going on. So sounds, even if I live in the country, um, whatever. So that's why I'm very sensitive like that. So yeah, yeah. So oh, I dream sometimes. I one time. Oh my God. Oh, you ever guys dream sometimes? Vivid dreams, like really vivid dreams. I saw my grandfather. I saw my grandfather appear to me, and he died when he was about 77 years old. And he came to me, and I never dreamt about my grandfather, but he came to me. But he was a nice. My grandfather was very nice. He used to put me on his knees and tease me and things like that. He loved children anyway. But I never dreamt of him. One day he appeared to me in my dream, and I said, "What?" And I recognized him because He looked familiar to me. I knew he was my grandfather, but he wasn't 77. What he was about in his 45, in prime age, and hey, and he was walking in the field, and I saw him. Then I wondered why would I dream about my grandfather all of a sudden after all these years, and then I went to see another person, and I said, well, no, after, because a couple of days later, I learned that one of my aunts died, and my aunt died. So my grandfather is the father of my aunt, anyway, and she died, and I didn't know about it, but I found out 2 days later that she died because I actually uh, picked up the phone to find out or talk to that aunt, and I found out she died a couple of days before. So then I got a reading, and the person said, and it made a lot of sense to me. Your grandfather came to see you because he wanted to thank you for taking care of your aunt when she was ill. So my aunt was ill often in going into the hospital, things like that. And besides her children, I was the only one going to see her, comforting her or listening to her. She used to like to talk to me, comforting her, and because I like to help people. So I've always been that way, even with my aunt. So, and that's why my grandfather showed up and to thank me for being there for my aunt. Strange, eh? But that's the way it came through. What's you at least get a weighted blanket? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I have to sleep with something, like a blanket or something, because I guess you feel more secure than when you don't have a blanket on or something like that. I guess, I guess there's some people you need a blanket for security. I guess like a sense of security or something like that when you're sleeping. So I don't know if you guys, any of you guys, feel like that too, but it's like I couldn't go to sleep without having something like a blanket or something, even a light blanket or something around me. So, but no, I don't know. Just probably like when we were a child, we always needed blankets to wrap ourselves around. So I think. All right, okay. We got 2 minutes to go, and at three, it'll be 3 hours, and then I must go and get some rest. And I'll see you uh, next Saturday. Come and join me or around in the chats. And thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all your support. Much love to you, and always share, like, subscribe, and be kind to each other. Namaste. Good night, everybody. Bye. Take care.